Exposed to a life of crime at a very young age which led to his untimely death at just 21 years of age, Rida Bennajem would probably only be remembered by his wrong choice of lifestyle and ties with the local mafia gang, which unfortunately was his biggest undoing. This is the story of one of Dutch's youngest criminal, Rida Bennajem, and it's a story of crime, assassinations, and betrayal. Some of his crimes are what you'd think an average 21-year-old won't have the guts to do. Welcome back to our channel. Make sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Rida Bennajem was born on the 27th of March, 1991 into a Moroccan family and grew up in the lively neighborhood of Golden Winkelplanten, located in Bos en Lommer in Amsterdam. He was the middle child, with 3 brothers and 2 sisters. Rida's parents had immigrated to Amsterdam, seeking a better life for their children. Growing up, his parents separated when he was just 8 and his mother became the sole provider for the 5 children. Financial struggles plagued the family, and Rida's mother worked tirelessly to make ends meet, often taking up multiple jobs. Despite efforts from his mother, Rida's true passion lay elsewhere. He became increasingly distant, disengaged from school, and uninterested in seeking conventional employment. Instead, he found solace in his neighborhood, where he would gather with his Moroccan friends and carry out petty crimes. Within his neighborhood, several boys were already making a name for themselves, stepping into the world of crime, and to add to this, the Amsterdam police reported an increase in Moroccan gang activities in the city, with statistics revealing that a significant percentage of arrested criminals were of Dutch-Moroccan descent. Rida's closest friend, Said El Yazidi, had numerous run-ins with the law due to his aggressive behavior. They often frequented the Connect Youth Center. Driven by his fascination with the Corleone series, Rida began to emulate the criminal lifestyle depicted in the films. He and Said idolized the characters and often discussing their crimes at the Connect Youth Center. It was during one of these discussions that Rida's life took a dark turn. On a fateful Tuesday evening in October 2010, Rida found himself at the center of a televised crime. Hooded and caught on camera, Rida participated in a jewelry store robbery. Tragically, a jeweler lost his life during the ordeal, and Rida became a wanted man. A reward was offered to anyone who could provide information leading to his capture. In another incident in back August 2010, during a gay pride event, Rida was involved in a shooting that injured 2 Dutch rappers. The media coverage of these events shook the nation, and Rida's notoriety only grew. It was during this period that he got involved with the prominent Mokro Mafia. Despite his criminal activities being in the spotlight, Rida's connections with the Mokro Mafia. He was drawn into drug trafficking, forging a relationship with a prominent figure named Abdelhamid 8 Ben Mo. Rida's reputation grew, and he became known as a rising star within the organization. In early 2012, Rida found himself on a mission to assassinate individuals connected to a notorious theft. These actions aligned him closely with Benoît Verdawi, a powerful figure within the Mokro Mafia organization. In February 2012, he gains notoriety after being caught on a surveillance camera during a robbery, making headlines in Dutch media. He becomes one of the most wanted criminals in the Netherlands and the youngest on the list. Rida reconnects with some notable criminals in the Mokro Mafia organization. Benoît Verdawi orders Rida to assassinate Redouane Boutaka in Amsterdam, as he is suspected of being involved in the disappearance of 200 kilograms of cocaine in the port of Antwerp. On October 18, 2012, Rida is assigned another mission. He is instructed to kill Najib Boubou, a confidant of Gwinnett Martha, a rival criminal. Rida carries out the hit with his accomplice Marciano Pokorny, and the car they used was later found burned in Amsterdam West. Rida specialized in heists and assassinations, and at the ranks of Benoît's organization, he takes action twice to gun down 2 main men of rival Gwinnett Martha gang. In total, he murders 4 people in his criminal journey. Intensely wanted by the Dutch police and Interpol, he always remained under the radar, managing to escape with each robbery or assassination. In late December, Rida's close friend Said, who is also a member of the same gang, set up a meeting with Benoît to address Rida's payment issue on his previous assassination operation. During the meeting, Benoît and Rida walked together while Said and another associate, Youssef, followed closely behind. But tragedy strikes when Said and Youssef are killed in a revenge attack orchestrated by Gwinnett Martha's organization. Rida manages to escape on foot, while Benoît ends up in a canal. In order to prevent Rida from leaving the country for the burial of his friend, Benoît arranges an apartment for him on Rue Jacob Gielstraat in Slotervaart. Rida remains there for several months, keeping a low profile with the help of a logistician to evade police attention. Despite the rivalry between the criminal organizations, many of Rida's childhood friends work for Gwinnett Martha. Rida believes in maintaining secret friendships within the criminal world and hopes to bridge the gap caused by the ongoing warfare. However, on January 26, 2013, one of Rida's childhood friends, still working for Martha, gives him a gift, an innocuous BlackBerry Curve 9360 bought from a spy shop in Gelderland. Unknown to Rida, the BlackBerry is equipped with a special SIM card that allows it to be tracked and monitored. This would eventually lead to his death, as tragically, his life would end in the most unexpected and painful kind of way. A childhood friend, H, had sent a seemingly innocent text message to Rida Bennajem on the fateful evening of March 16, 2013. The message invited Rida to dine at the renowned restaurant du Maroc. Oblivious to the impending tragedy that awaited him, Rida agreed on a time to meet his old friend. Unarmed, Rida moved towards the restaurant, unaware of the two masked figures in his path. As he approached, the shadows converged upon him, their intentions definitely not good. The crack of gunfire shattered the night, as bullets tore through the air, seeking their intended target. The assailants showed no mercy, relentlessly firing lots of shots toward Rida Bennajem. In an instant, Rida's life was taken, snuffed out by the cruel hand of fate. After his death, investigators examined Rida's lifeless body, and in his trouser pocket, they discovered a handful of money, a small Quran, and a BlackBerry that revealed the message that probably led to his death. Messages from H read, "Hey, Rida, after the restaurant, we'll go to Brussels with Cheap Cheap, whose name was Hamza B, and Popeye, whose name was Anwar Benhadi, if you want." Now this was clearly a plot to lure Rida out and kill him, so investigators sought to find out H, who was now at large, and no rival criminal organization has claimed credit for his assassination, but investigators believed that Gwinnett Martha's organization was behind it. Rida Bennajem certainly had a very short life due to his bad choices, but his death tells us that a life of crime is a life filled with zero trust, as the one person you least expected will be the one to stab you in the back. Before we share the last crazy fact about Rida, we want to thank you all for watching once again. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Rida Bennajem was summoned to mark his DNA fingerprints to the Dutch courts. He instead sends his little brother, 2 years younger than him, to introduce himself as Rida. He advises his little brother to enter the office with a dark look. This was discovered only after his assassination. That was it, guys. See you in the next video.